course my world revolves around me. Who else would it revolve around? It's not my fault yours doesn't revolve around you. You should make some lifestyle changes.
I'm absolutely keeping my last name, and I want my whole family to have the same last name. So you'd have to take my last name, and I'd be naming the kids as well.
All right, guys, gotta talk about this ridiculous story of this individual, if you ask me, who is overvaluing herself when it comes to the single dating market, okay? Because she's gonna be going on a bit of a rant here in regards to what her future husband should have, okay? What he should bring to the table. And yeah, let's just say it is completely ridiculous.
These are my requirements for a husband since y'all want to bother my dad so much about my hand in marriage. Okay, first, I'm gonna want my own room, my own bathroom, and a walk-in closet in the house because I did grow up a little bit spoiled, so I don't really like to share. Like, you're gonna be my husband though, so we can have like sleepovers, but yeah. You'd need to have enough money for help around the house because I'm not a good cook. The most I do is bake. Also, I would want help with like cleaning and stuff. And if children are in the equation, help with that because I will be working. I would also want an educated man, so bachelor's, master's, doctorate, or if that's not your route, like ambitious, have a couple businesses, stuff like that.
Just have a couple businesses, no big deal. Yo, this gotta be rage bait. It has to be. It's just truly remarkable that they can say these things with a straight face, okay? The entitlement is off the charts.
You're gonna have to be taller than me, so 6 foot at least. Funny because, you know, I like to crack a joke, so you gotta be able to, you know, banter and like take a joke. I honestly don't really care to get married, but if like it happens and he meets the requirements, then yeah. Let me know if you guys want a part 2.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Let's get into part 2. Let's see what she has to say.
This is part 2 of my requirements for a husband, so I can weed out all the people asking my dad for my hand in marriage. You will have to pay my bride price, even if I marry outside of my culture. I feel like that's just like a testament to showing my family that you can actually take care of me. You can never raise your voice or curse at me. I will leave immediately. I'm absolutely keeping my last name, and I want my whole family to have the same last name, so you'd have to take my last name, and I'd be naming the kids as well. I don't know if you guys know anything.
Yo, this gotta be a joke. Wow.
About African weddings, but that's gonna be like a 3-part affair minimum. At least 2 vacations a year. I would like someone well-traveled, and like traveling is a hobby of mine, and I'm trying to hit every single country in the world, so I'd want someone that shares that same interest. Someone that speaks at least 3 languages, because I speak 3 languages, and I'd want our kids to speak 3 languages, so the teaching starts at home. These are all things that I can provide for myself or will be able to provide for myself. So if I do let a man into my life, he's gonna have to upgrade me, okay? Let me know if you guys want a part 3, because there is more.
She wants to travel the world. Guess who's paying for the trips, right? She's looking for a sponsor. She's looking for somebody that's going to subsidize her quality of life, okay? She says that she can pay for it herself, okay? I call cap on that, okay? Big cap. Yeah, she's probably broke, okay, if we're being completely honest here. And yeah, she's looking for a guy to swoop in that's going to subsidize her quality of life because she feels or deserves a certain quality of life, okay? So you're gonna be out here as a man chasing your tail, trying to impress her, and she's bringing little to nothing to the table.
This is part 3 of my requirements for a husband for everyone asking for my hand in marriage. I will be the first and last wife. I'm not doing the sister wives, 4 wives thing. If you want to do that, there's the door. On the topic of other women having female friends, I think will be a case-by-case thing, but overall, no. I never want to touch the wheel of a car, but I'm not gonna act super bougie, okay? Either I get a chauffeur, you drive me everywhere, Ubers, or we live in a city with good public transportation. I'm not picky. I just really hate driving. Therapy before getting married or having kids, because I think emotional intelligence is very, very, very important. If we do have kids, I will not be a married single mother. You're definitely gonna have to be active. And a prenup as well to protect myself and my assets. With that being said, I don't care to get married. I think if it happens, that happens. And if I do allow a man into my life, he would have to match or exceed my standards that I'm currently living.
Ain't no way. Okay, this might be the final boss when it comes to entitled women. But yeah, let's finish this off here because there is a part 4. Let's take a look.
This is part 4 of my requirements for a husband. I would want my husband to be athletic and or fit. I feel like we'd have to motivate each other to stay healthy. No previous children. I would not want to be a stepmother. If we're having kids, I'd want to be in a place where we can set up trust funds or college funds for the children. So I would want that. His money is ours and my money is mine. A bit about me, since everyone's been asking me what I bring to the table. I dropped out of high school to pursue modeling full time. That was a great time, but now I'm 26, so those days are behind me. When I turned 25, my inheritance kicked in, so I've just been living off of that. Some of my hobbies include baking, reading, shopping, learning new languages, traveling. I've been thinking about getting into Pilates recently. Let me know if you guys want part 5.
Nope. Okay, we do not want a part 5. Okay, we've had enough when it comes to the self-entitlement. Okay, and she mentioned at the very beginning that she was spoiled. Okay, so this is a prime example of spoiling your children. Okay, having no real life experience when it comes to the real world, because the way she's talking, you can tell that she was coddled growing up. Okay, it is evident here based on what she's presenting to us that she has no real life experience. So, you know, hey, if she thinks that a high value, high productive, high capable man is gonna come into this situation and gonna want to take this on, really? Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, good luck to you. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback, and until next time.